Hi there, song number 6, Human by Mariyah LeBerg from Danish Melody Grand Prix 2023. Without further ado, let's listen to it.
We're only human beneath the surface, trying to find a way home now.
Interesting vocal opening for this. Nice little instrumentation here. I like this melodic section. We got the campfire strumming guitars behind it. Very mellow sounding drums here, quite pleasant. Nice little rhythm to this. A very warm sounding piano. The vocal is very out there. So a lot going on in the instrumental here, a lot of melodies just working in the background. It becomes quite harmonic. I like the cheerfulness of it, but there's still like a little bit of a mysterious tone in there somewhere, melodically. I like those instrumental break sections there. They're quite nice. We've thrown in a bit of some distortion on the electric guitar, layering it with some other kind of rhythmic input here. A lot of intriguing sounds used in this instrumentation. The vocal is a lot in this song. I'm not overly fond of it, but I'm overly fond of the instrumental behind it, I think. It's a very uplifting tone throughout the song. It's a nice collaboration here between the melodies as well in this section. Kind of focusing on the strings here, along with the guitar chords. We got a sweep up effect, and we got the key change. It's a nice descending chord interval there, I think. Nice little percussion hits here and there. Really keeps up the energy and kind of happy vibe of the song. Oh, I don't like that ending. You don't kill it like that. That's so sudden and just out of the blue. I'm skeptical towards this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't really vibe with this vocal performance that it has. It sounds like it's a bit too odd for my taste, and that all comes down to subjectivity, of course. But I just don't really click with it upon first listen. I mean, of course, it can grow on me, and when I've heard this 5 times, I might think it's really charming and really enjoyable. But I think it's a bit on the shouty side in the choruses, and in the verses, it's a bit like there's some weird kind of pronunciation issue that I have with it. It doesn't really sound very clean. And then at the same time, you have this instrumental, which is constantly throughout the song very much. Like there's a lot going on in the instrumental throughout the song. And that's a bit kind of hard to cope with as well, while you have this vocal performance that's so out there. I'm a bit torn on what I really think of this song. I like how upbeat it is, and it's actually pretty, like, it has a happy delivery to it. It's a bit charming in that sense, cheerful, enjoyable in that sense as well. I think it's somewhat well structured as well. It kind of wants to keep the energy going throughout the song, which is really nice. The ending is a massive minus because it doesn't really introduce a closure to the song, or closing, whatever you call it. But it's just sudden and just a hit, and then the song is over, and it doesn't do that in a very smooth manner. And I think that's a very careless way a careless way of songwriting, in all honesty. Production-wise, it's quite alright, but I think that it's really loud. But I don't think that's much down to the production. That's more just down to, I guess, an over-ambition with the arrangement of the song. Because the vocal is a lot throughout, and the instrumental is even more. There's a lot of stuff going on in the instrumental all the time. A lot of instruments hasn't really been scaled back that well, but it's been produced in a way so that you don't really think of it too much. It's kind of like they've adjusted the volumes accordingly to make it really work, and that nothing is really clashing too much. But it's just comes across as a little bit of over ambition within the instrumentation in the song. I'd say. Um, which I guess I shouldn't complain about, because sometimes I kind of complain that songs aren't ambitious enough with the instrumentation. But here I felt like it was clashing a little bit with the vocal as well, especially. It became a lot to really just process and take in, and I'm not really sure on that. But yeah, it's an overall enjoyable package, but I'm not really sure if it's towards and among my favorites in the selection. We'll see when I've listened to it a few more times if it's a grower or if I'll stay being a bit on the mess side towards it. We'll find out. But maybe you like the song more than I do. If so, you should tell me in the comments. And song number 7 is the next video. We're nearing the end of this selection, and hope to see you in the next 2 videos as well, so we can have a nice little and yet another series come to an end with a conclusion as well. Take care until whenever I see you next time. Bye bye.